Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Body game in masculine nature. Now, yeah, I usually do the body game videos driving my car or something, but this is very important because one of the things when I talk about body game, people think it's just, just about the aesthetics and, having a physique and everything. All of that's important. But body game is also very important for developing your masculine nature. Because a key part of masculine nature is your discipline. A key part of masculine nature is your willpower. Just the act of having some type of workout program, just the act of it. And let me be clear, it doesn't have to be you're lifting weights. You could be doing body weight exercises. You could also be practicing martial arts, and that's a very good one. Maybe boxing, just some type of physical activity, biking, something that you do on a regular basis. That brings out your masculine nature because you got to be disciplined. See, one of the things, because my main thing is lifting and everything. You got to be disciplined to stay on a schedule. You got to be disciplined just to go through your reps, just to complete it. Because I'm going to tell you what, it'd be easy, like you say, well, I'm not going to do those 10 reps. I'm going to do 5. I'm not going to work out hard. Yeah, I'm just going to go in the gym. I'm not going to tax myself. Okay, yeah, you can do that. And trust me, there's plenty of people in the gym who do exactly that. They might be there more for socializing, but not really doing what they do, not really working out, but they're not there. They don't have the discipline. Like when you have to go get up and say you want to work out 5 days a week, that takes discipline. That takes discipline because it's easy to get off that schedule. Trust me, it's easy to get off of it. Because you might be like, well, I'll work out or something like that. And you're like, whatever. Let me go. Let me just get this ice cream right here, watch something on TV. Let me watch some jocks on TV, play some sports. Okay, that's easy to do. It's easy to get out of it. It's easy to get out of the discipline, but you don't develop it. You don't develop the willpower and everything. See, I'm going to tell you what, I've talked before about sports. I talked yesterday, like sports, like especially when some young men play sports, most of them are not going to make it to a pro league. Most of them will not get a scholarship to college or playing sports, but it gives them discipline. I mentioned I had been the team captain of the soccer club. That was before I even got to high school, but gave me a sense of responsibility and everything. In fact, I'll tell you what, let me share a story. Sometimes just the leadership there, that brings out a lot. That brings out the masculine nature, It brings out that discipline, that aggression. I was coaching soccer and I had this real bad problem kid on the team. Problem kid, he just wanted to fight everybody and he was really bucking everybody else except me. He was cool with me. And he had that just feisty nature, that fighter nature, right? And I just looked at him. I made him team captain. And I noticed what he would do. He would be like, get in line for coach, get in line for coach. Yeah, no, straighten up. Do those exercises right. He was actually a natural leader. But just that act right there, him playing sports brought that out in him. That's very important. That's very important to understand. That's an important thing. When you playing sports, when you're doing a physical activity, in cultures where they have a rites of passage, a lot of what they would do would be physical. They might have to endure pain. They might have to go on that hunt. Things of that nature. They learn how to stand up. They learn how to be warriors. They learn to develop that willpower. They know how to control that aggression. And see, that's something with body game as well. And like I said, I mentioned martial arts. That's body game. You developing yourself. In fact, that's the main thing of it. That's the main thing of it. It's that discipline. And even plays, let me get back to sports real quick. This was something interesting because I played soccer in high school. The coach, he would bench you if your shoes weren't shined. Now somebody said, what they got to do with the game? You know, they're going to get dirty out there anyway. But everything was, we had to have our socks pulled up a certain way, our uniform on a certain way. We had to have our shoes shined. But I thought about that because most of us didn't get a scholarship to college playing a sport. But here's the thing. You develop that discipline and it stayed with you. Because I actually thought about that. Just shining the shoes. Like, I'm in college, you know, I'm just sitting there, you know, me and my roommate, we just shining our stuff just to wear out. It's that discipline. In fact, like as an aside, you know, in high school, you know, I went to a private high school, we had to wear neckties. And we couldn't wear jeans, anything. So we always had to wear neckties. Most they let us do is maybe unloosen the top button on our shirt, but we still had to have on neckties. That discipline really stuck with me for life. See, it's the discipline. So in body game, when I'm telling guys, like a lot of guys, I say, well, how can I become more masculine? How can I develop that aggressive nature? Just the act of body game would do that. And see, let me go deeper into that. You know, there's always some talk about testosterone and all of that. But just the act of working out, because your body is going to respond. If you're working out, it's going to respond by producing more testosterone. See, a lot of men, as they get older, their testosterone goes down because they're not as active. That's it, seriously, it's not as active. People think it's just some automatic thing. But you got men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, they still got as much energy as they did when they were younger. Heck, personally, I'm physically stronger than I was when I was in my 20s. Let me say that again, I'm physically strong because I stay active. You know, body game. That's the thing. That's the thing you want to deal with. That's how you want to look at it. All right? That's the thing. It was like, you know, a lot of guys want some tricks or whatever. It's like, hit the gym. You become more disciplined. Just the act of working out increases your testosterone. And then it helps you to focus that energy. Because when you're lifting or maybe doing body weight exercises, you say, oh, well, I'm going to do 500 push-ups. It's the discipline. I know a gentleman, he's in his 60s now, and he just does push-ups. You know, he just does push-ups. Great shape. Still got that masculinity, all right? So I want y'all to think about that. Like, develop some workout. You don't have to lift weights, but do something. Do push-ups every day. Do push-ups and jumping jacks every day. Go walking, that's active. But stay disciplined with it, and everything is gonna go hand in hand, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for right now. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.